At Center for Spiritual Living Beaumont, we believe in spiritual living. Above all else, it is a philosophy that teaches us how to think and not what to think. We invite everyone to practice this philosophy by living in principle. We believe that God is all there is.
Good morning, everybody.
Relationship to God is a
How are we today? Isn't it beautiful outside?
It's
more rain. So we're going to start off our service today, this Center for Spiritual Living Beaumont service, with our visiting wonderful musician Al Yankee, who's going to do one big family, which we all should know the words. I didn't have them on the screen.
This philosophy to our lives in every moment of every day. As we live in love, we see love revealed and flowing through the world around us. We act as citizens of this spiritual community at all times.
Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Is the drums in the house? Are the drums in the house?
I'm not sure.
Can you all hear the drums? Yeah, bring them up. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Let's try that bridge. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. Let us see the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Wow, it's so nice to be here again and to see everyone. My name is Reverend Carrie Masters, in case you've forgotten. I want to welcome everyone who is online with us today. We're so happy that you have joined us here. If you're here for the very first time, we have a welcome packet on the back table. Please feel free to pick one up and take it home with you. But right now we're going to read our vision statement together. CSLB is an inclusive and transformative community of spiritual practice. Yes, we are. And one of those practices is prayer. And so this morning, I'm going to light the candle to honor all of those people who have influenced our life throughout the ages. I'm thinking of people like Martin Luther King Jr. I'm thinking of people like Albert Einstein. I'm thinking of all of those people that have brought us to where we are here today. So I just want to honor them today by lighting this candle.
Might help if it's on. Good morning, again. I am Adrian Madden, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Center for Spiritual Living Beaumont. Please take a moment to make sure your cell phone is silent. I see a couple people. The other practitioners and I, there's not a whole lot of us here today, so be gentle. We'll be available after service for a moment of prayer on this side of the room, side with the door, the sanctuary. Please do not leave here this morning with anything on your heart. We would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. Now I'm going to be the announcer for the day. So the grief support group will not be meeting in the sanctuary this week. It will be, I believe, a good portion of our congregation is at the CSL conference in Southern Carolina. So that's not happening. The Prosperity Plus 3 class will begin on Wednesday, March 6th through April 17th. It'll be every Wednesday from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Prosperity Plus is a dynamic, easy-to-instruct, video-based 10-week program that teaches a new way of life, of living, centered on the spiritual practices of an abundant life. The sign-up sheet is in the information station, right over there. If you have not taken the Prosperity Plus, the third class is fantastic. I highly suggest it for anybody. Next is join us for Bingo and Potluck on Sunday, March 3rd at 12 o'clock p.m. after service. There will be prizes, and cards are $3 for one or $10 for five. On March 17th, we will be joined by Daniel Namod. Is that? Oh, there it is. Daniel Namod, yes. Which is fantastic for anybody that came the last day. This is the second time he's been here, and I'll tell you, he puts on a very dynamic show. Lots of energy, fun-filled, action-packed. I believe he'll be doing the music for the service also. Nice. So you can come and see him as a teaser, and then come for the actual concert, which is I believe at 12 p.m. After the service. Or 1 p.m., I'm not sure. For some reason or other, we're missing it here. Okay, 12. Perfect. It's not on here. Anyway, tickets are $15 or $20 at the door. So if you want to save a little money, maybe package together everybody that you're going with, it's $15. You can do it on our website, Ticketbrite, Eventbrite, I think, eventbrite.com. Just talk to one of us after service. We'll help you get that filled out. Or you can pay in cash. We prefer to go through our online service, but you can actually buy them in cash after service from the office, I believe.
Yeah, I already got one from Marcia.
There you go, from Marcia. So talk to Marcia or Dorothy after service. Anyway, they will be available in the sanctuary and office starting this week and moving forward. So, next, Redlands Community Orchestra will be offering a free performance on March 10th at 3 o'clock p.m. at the Redlands High School Clock Auditorium. Featured soloist will be Martin Chalifeux. There is more information on the event board in the hallway, right out here in the hallway, right next to the door to the office. Or check with Donna McNee Smith. She's right in the center. Everybody, she's right there. There you go. The next is the Cherry Valley Beaumont Rotary Club will be hosting a casino night on March 22nd from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Morongo Golf Club, Tuckwick Canyon in Beaumont. All proceeds will be used for scholarships for Beaumont High School students. Tickets are $50 for play money, appetizers, and non-alcoholic beverages. There will be a cash bar. Winnings will be used to bid. Winnings will be used. 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 Winnings will be Interesting. For some great door prizes and donated baskets. See Marcia for tickets. Next week, we will be having our annual meeting and the election of new board members. The qualifications for membership on the board are completed or enrolled in a foundations class, or the class that I've taken off of the information because I'm actually going to be postponing it till April. You have to be willing to accept the responsibilities of board of trustee, have no relative or live-in relationships with, or be an employee of this church to be on the board of trustees. And no trustee may receive compensation. So, I get to honor somebody today. For the last 2 weeks, we've been trying to honor our wonderful, beloved Linda Saylor. Look at you hiding back over there. She is our volunteer of the month of February. She has been with us for a few years, but she's already finishing her first term on the board of directors as secretary. She volunteers as a greeter on the third Sunday, and you've also heard her providing the announcements up here, always ending with a quote. She does a whole lot of church, and just her presence is awesome. So thank you, Linda, for all you do. And of course, please join us for service after in Carter Hall for lunch and fellowship.
And she gets the parking space.
She does get the parking space, but she's given it up. She doesn't want it. She wants everybody else to park in there. That's her thing, whatever. So, we're kind of messed up here with all how this works out. Let's go into our meditative music.
Let's do that. Our meditative song. I was actually doing a walking meditation just a couple weeks ago, and as I was doing that, I couldn't help but notice that the connection between my feet and the earth just seemed to be getting more with each step. I didn't want to say stronger because it wasn't that. It was just the sense of connection. So I came up with this little song about that. I was thinking about my feet and then about the rest of me. My feet are in the earth. My heart is in the world. My spirit's in the sky. I am open. I am free. I'd like it if you could repeat that after me. My feet are in the earth. My feet are in the earth. My heart is in the world. My spirit's in the sky. I am open. I am free. My feet are of the earth. My heart is of the world. My spirit's of the sky. I am open. I am free. My feet love the earth. My heart loves the world. My spirit loves the sky. I am open. I am free. I am open. I am free. I am open. I am free.
God's omnipresence. God is omnipresent. Each and every person who is open will receive that message, this message, the love, the peace that God brings forth here in this service and in each and every moment. God's omnipresence is so evidently evident in each and every person here, in this very gathering, in the music, in the words, in the message from Reverend Carrie. God's blessing is upon all of these things in each and every person here. I am knowing and trusting that each person that is not just open to receive these things, but is also open to take this message out into the world, making that world a better place, bringing the light and love that is God from this space, whether online or in person, out into the world, into each and every person that they meet. I'm knowing and trusting all of this is true and more. And I release my word into the perfect action and order of the law, knowing it to be true, whole, and complete, knowing it to already be in motion, knowing that each little bit of light that comes forth here in this service is being filtered through each and every heart, and then it will be brought out into the world. I know that this is true and more, and I let go and I let God. And together let us affirm this by saying, and so it is.
I know. I'm just adjusting my tech here so that I give you the best possible performance. You can count on me. I'll be there. You can count on me. Anytime, anywhere, count on me. If you're not strong, you can count on me. I'll be along. Sometimes things just happen that were never in your plans. You hope that it will be alright and try to understand. Well, you can count on me. I'll be there. You can count on me. Anytime, anywhere, count on me. If you're not strong, you can count on me. I'll be along. But what's the use of trying when things just turn out wrong? It makes you feel like giving up, but darling, just hang on. 'Cause you can count on me. I'll be there. You can count on me. Anytime, anywhere, count on me. If you're not strong, you can count on me. I'll be along. I'm change. Slower than eternity, or faster than the eye can see. Change. The only thing that's permanent from your feet up to the firmament is change. Things were never meant to stay the same, so let go of the fear and blame and change. If you're looking for security, then know that there will always be change. You can count on me. I'll be there. You can count on me. Anytime, anywhere, count on me. If you're not strong, you can count on me. I'll be along. I'm change. Slower than eternity, or faster than the eye can see. Change. The only thing that's permanent from your feet up to the firmament is change, change. Things were never meant to stay the same, so let go of the fear and blame and change, change. If you're looking for security, then know that there will always be change. There'll always be change. There'll always be change.
Thank you, Al. Thank you. I just love it when he plays and sings, don't you? Yeah, that's great. Well, this morning, as you could tell by one of the slides up there, it says that we're going to talk about growing through change. Oh, yes. And someone suggested that I talk about growing through change when we're aging. Holy smokes. A lot of changes happening for us as we age, yes? Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. So true, so true. And my inspiration for this talk is a quote by Dr. Michael Beckwith of that small little Agape Center in Santa Monica. His quote is, "Pain pushes until the vision pulls." And so when we're in pain about something, or we're in physical pain, a vision pulls us forward into wholeness, into wellness, no matter if the pain is mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. That vision that we have, that we want to, the desire that we have, that of the life that we want to live, pulls us forward. And we take steps to make sure that we get to that part of our life that we want to see happen. When we experience pain, of course, we're in discomfort, we're maybe dissatisfied, and it pushes us to seek fulfillment, to seek healing. Pain in the body is a signal that something is not quite right. I had a wonderful chiropractor. I used to call him oh, good morning. You're sneaking in. They're sneaking in. You didn't see them. Okay. I used to have a chiropractor that was like he was my ancient from an old time. He was an old soul, and he was such a healer. And he said that to me one time when I had a pain that he helped relieve for me. But he said, when you have a pain in your body, something is not quite right. And you need to have it checked out or corrected. So we need to remember that, because that pain is going to inspire us to move forward and make some changes that will alleviate the pain. And we can recognize the interplay between pain and vision. We can recognize that because their combined influence propels us into personal growth and resilience. Do you believe that you're resilient this morning? Sometimes, yeah. At the core of your being, you are a resilient human. The Creator made us like that. We are that perfect expression of the divine. And that expression is resilient. It moves forward into all things better. And you know, as human beings, we always want more, something more. There's always something more pulling us. even at birth, if you think about it, when you were born, you were resilient because you left that safe and warm and nurturing environment in your mom's body, and then you were thrust out into the cold and chaos, and there was someone shaking you or maybe giving you a pat on your behind, and then perhaps you cried for a while. So it was, there was pain going on. It was a big change for us as we were birthed into this expression. And it just continues. And what we can remember is that we don't have to stay in that pain. We don't remember when we were born. I don't imagine any of you do. I don't. Mom remembers. But you see, we don't have to stay there. I had a remarkable experience a couple of weeks ago. I was doing some forgiveness work that was facilitated by my dear friend, Reverend Karen Russo, who is a prosperity teacher. She wrote the book, The Money Keys, and she was doing an exercise with a group of us for 21 days, and one of the days was on forgiveness. And so I did the meditation that she facilitated, and as I dropped into the meditation, she asked us to find someone in our memory or something in our memory that we needed to forgive that was around money. Well, my first husband came to mind. And so as I sat there in that forgiveness work, she led us through it. And as I was in that place, I could see him as a small child, a little boy who had been hurt and abused in various ways. And he was just so beautiful as that little boy. And when I realized that he was responding to me in our relationship, the only way he knew how, the only way that he saw perhaps his parents respond to each other. And when I realized that, I just sent him so much love. Now he is gone. Now he's in the third dimension, in the next dimension, and he was one of my biggest teachers. But I was able to forgive him, and I began to cry, and I told him that I loved him, and I told him that I forgave myself, and I forgave him as well. And at the end of the meditation, I felt like I could fly. I was so free from there was one incident in our married life that stayed with me for my entire life. It was like a big suitcase of garbage I was dragging around all this time until just a few weeks ago. And I was able to set it down and let it go. It isn't a part of my present experience now. So you see, we don't have to stay in the pain of those things. We can use forgiveness to allow us to fly forward into a new and better experience. Doesn't that sound better than just hanging around and, oh gosh, what they did to me and all those rotten people and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We have to make sure that we are progressing through the pain. And I know I've been there. Some of us have experienced heartbreak in relationships, or perhaps someone has passed on, and it's traumatic at times when you have someone that you love that is no longer there. And sometimes people who have family dynamics that have caused them pain, or perhaps they've experienced social injustice, or perhaps friendships have gone away. Maybe some of all of those experiences might have given us the feeling that we were insignificant or wrong in some way. So the pain of those experiences pushed us to make our lives better. And when we allow ourselves to set an intention, to set a goal, to make our life better, what do we want it to look like? Maybe we can't think of it in that moment of pain, but that's okay, because that moment is going to pass, and we're going to be in the moment of looking ahead to see where we want to be in our life. Don't you think? Yeah. I have so many examples of people in my life who have experienced deep, deep pain, and yet it brought them forward. I was talking to a ministerial colleague the other day who was telling me that he was so devastated by his mother's passing. They were best friends. And he was so much in pain that it made him look within to see what could he do further to help heal this pain. And after a few months, he realized that he wanted to help other people who were also in that kind of pain. And so he started learning to do hospice work. And now he's very happy in doing that work with death and dying and family grief. There are people in this congregation, and I am so impressed by the resilience of people in our congregation. And one of them is here this morning. I'm going to surprise her. But Miss Dorothy is an example to me of resilience. She lost both of her daughters, but one of them to a very rare cancer. And she started a foundation that is now raising money to help people recognize the symptoms of this rare type of cancer. And it is doing magnificent work in the universe. So you see, she took that pain and moved it into something that is raising people up. Thank you, Dorothy, for doing that. Oh, yeah. Dr. Michael Beckwith says in his book, Spiritual Liberation, which I highly recommend, it's very good. He says, not all pain is negative, even though we label all forms of pain as such, and we resist them. Positive negativity is a circumstance that causes us to go deeper, to search ourselves, to stop placing blame on the causes of suffering outside of ourselves, and take full self-responsibility. Wow, that's a mouthful. But positive negativity. So if we find ourselves being in a negative situation where we maybe have a pain back here, or we've got a headache in the morning, or we da-da-da-da, and on it goes when we're aging. And the thing is that if we allow ourselves to sit with that pain, and maybe even ask, what is it that I can do to move away from this pain? It might be, I don't know, using an ice pack, using a heating pad. I'm in love with my heating pad these days. Are you? Oh, goodness. So it's important for us to just move beyond it. I don't want to say that. Okay. There's a story of Harry Belafonte that I found that I'd love to share with you if it's all right. Of course, you know him as a legendary musician, actor, singer, and he was a civil rights activist, and he lived a remarkable life that exemplified the power of resilience and determination. He was born in Harlem in New York in 1927, and he faced numerous challenges and experienced profound pain throughout his early years. He grew up in poverty. His childhood was marked by a lack of stability and a deep sense of longing. His mother was a Jamaican immigrant struggling to provide him and his siblings, often working long hours as a domestic servant. His father had abandoned the family when he was young, and that left a big void in his life that weighed heavily on him. Despite this adversity, Belafonte possessed a natural talent for singing and acting. He discovered solace and joy in music and found comfort in performing. However, as a black man in a racially segregated America at that time, his journey to success was fraught with obstacles and discrimination. Belafonte faced racial prejudice at every turn with opportunities that were limited for black artists at that time. Undeterred, he pushed forward using his voice to challenge the status quo. He was inspired by the civil rights movement. He became deeply involved in activism, using his platform to fight against injustice and promote equality. The pain and injustice that he witnessed and experienced fueled his drive to create change. Isn't that what happens with all people who have changed the world? It's like they're fueled to create that change. He used his influence and celebrity status to raise awareness about civil rights issues, marching alongside Martin Luther King Jr., participating in protests, and his commitment to the cause was unwavering, even when faced with threats and personal danger. However, his vision extended far beyond the struggle. He believed in the possibility of a better world, one where all people of all races would live in harmony and in peace. His activism was not only about addressing the pain, but also about realizing a brighter future. He leveraged his fame to cultivate relationships with influential figures and policymakers, using diplomacy and dialogue as tools for change. He advocated for humanitarian causes such as combating poverty and addressing global inequality. Belafonte's vision of what was possible drove him to establish initiatives that tackled pressing issues and uplifted marginalized communities. Throughout his life, his journey was defined by a relentless pursuit of justice, compassion, and social transformation. His pain propelled him forward, igniting a fire within him to challenge the oppressed systems that held people back. But it was his unwavering vision of a better world where equality and justice prevailed that truly pulled him toward his purpose. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, empathy, and the indomitable spirit of a man who refused to be defined by the pain that he endured. His life stands as an inspiration to all of us, reminding us, even in the face of diversity, it is our vision of what is possible that has the power to shape our lives and the world around us. We have a vision of our life. We know what we want to create in our life. If we don't, I know there are ways for us to come together and do some visioning about that. But because I know that we are human beings and we always want to express more of the divine, then all we need to do is take a step forward and do that. Take a step forward in love, in knowing that we are unstoppable in every way. Do you believe that this morning? Yeah, of course, of course. So today, I want to leave you with an affirmation. I wrote it out. Where did it go? Hold on. I may have to make it up on the fly. Okay. It's gone. It flew away. I'm not supposed to use that one. All right. So this week, your affirmation is, I am full of potential. I am filled with life. I move forward to my greatest good. And so it is. Blessings. And I understand we have a prayer at the end of the message. So I'm going to invite us all to come together, to be together in prayer for a moment. Let's all take a nice big deep breath. The presence of the infinite, that divine presence that we call God, the divine intelligence of the universe, that we call infinite love, perfect joy. I know that this presence and this power is right here in this moment. As we evoke that beautiful presence of God, we know that this presence has created us from its image and likeness. It is that divine presence within us, at the very core of our being. And I know that this presence, this power, expresses through, in, and as us at every moment. I speak my word this morning for all of us here in the room and for all of us online and beyond, knowing that we are more than we even think we are. We are the divine blessing to planet Earth. We are the infinite life. We are it. And so I know that for each one of us who may find ourselves in painful circumstances, we know that we can press forward into the more free circumstances that allow us to enjoy the life that we have here and to be the blessing on this planet that we are here to be. I know for each of us this day, we go forward into our lives knowing that all is definitely well, all is perfect, all is life expressing through us, expressing as us. So I give thanks, knowing that my words are already being acted upon by that divine creator we know as Spirit. Ernest Holmes calls it the law. The law says yes every time we speak, every time. And so I know that the words that I have spoken have received that divine yes. And in this knowing, I release my words into that perfect, infinite love and law, and know that it is done. And so I simply allow it to be as we claim it together by saying, and so it is. Yes.
There's a burning feeling at the bottom of your soul that only your heart understands. Everybody's got a little love inside to give away. All you really need is a chance. Time is wasting. You don't have to wait another minute. Let your dreams take you to the limit. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Even if you never had a moment in your life when you were free enough to let yourself go, it's okay to take a little leap of faith sometime, or how will you ever know? The world is waiting for you to share the gifts that you've been given. It's never too late for a new beginning. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Break out, break through. Break out, break through. Break out, break through. Break out, break through. Like Harry Belafonte? Like Dorothy? Even if you never had a moment in your life when you were free enough to let yourself go, it's okay to take a little leap of faith sometime, or how will you ever know? The world is waiting for you to share the gifts that you've been given. It's never too late for a new beginning. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. I hear you with me. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Open up and let your light shine on. Open up and let your ever-loving light shine on.
Ah, great. I love that song. Goodness. Okay, it is time for our joyful giving. So I'm going to I just want to remind everyone that you can give by texting. You just hit the text button and go to 951-420-6909. And after setting it up, all you have to do is enter how much you want to give and press send, and it's done. Or you can use our website at cslbeaumont.org and press the donate button. And if you give online, or if you don't have a gift to give today, I'm going to invite you to just put your hands over the offering plate as it comes by, just to give it a nice blessing. As our ushers come forward, let's do our abundance affirmation. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing, and thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
Thank you, Al, for being who you are, and thank all of you for your gracious donations. I just want to take a moment to bless every gift that has been given, knowing that it is moving out into the world to do its perfect work, just as we are. And so, do we still stand up and circle the sanctuary?
Of course we do.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is going to be interesting because it's a song y'all don't know, but circle up. We'll figure it out. It's got a little intro to it. It's called Eyes Wide Open.
And
while you're circling, I'll tell you the preface.
If you would rather not circle up, you're welcome to sit where you are, but we circle and hold hands and sing the closing song together.
I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. I spent my days in quiet desperation, but you know, on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. Again, I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. More about that. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. There is no separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine that separation's gone away. Now that I know that, I am walking with my eyes wide open. My mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide
Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's happening in my mind. It's happening in my body. It's happening in all my affairs. God is good. I feel it. I sense it. I know it. I am it. And so it is.